Okay, so in this video, I'm going to do my normal chart review from last week. This is how I backtest, but before we do that, there's a couple of things I want to make sure that you guys are aware of before we get to these charts. Number one, some of you guys who are newer in the game, who haven't been trading for years, you really have to learn how to manage your money during a storm. This is critically important. Over the last couple of weeks, out of the blue, we had economic storms, announcements of a potential extension of the war with Iran, and all these other things that just happened. This is going to be part of your trading journey. The market is not going to always be exactly the same with the same rhythm. Sometimes it's going to throw you a curveball, and when it does, all you can do is weather the storm, and the best way to weather the storm is by reducing your lot size. As I told my group, I suggested to them that if you're going to trade during a storm, then reduce your normal lot size to half of what you normally would do, okay? Or only use 1 to 2% risk on every trade, and you can easily survive without blowing your account. So, for an example, let's just say you have a $500 account. You're going to use let's just say for an example, 0.05, okay? We'll just use that as an example, 0.05, okay? Or 0.03, okay? If you're using that amount on a $500 account, there is no way possible that you can take trades, take hits, and blow an account. You will survive. It's just about not being greedy. Okay, you can't be greedy and try to use bigger lot sizes and stuff like that when the storm is happening. Because what happens is that after an economic storm has passed, what's going to happen is the market then will settle down, and you'll find great opportunities like the one I'm going to show you guys that I took on yesterday, which is Friday. I found a great opportunity at the end of the day. We clocked a couple of quick 20 pips on it. I could have went for more, which you're going to see, but it was easy money, but it was after the storm. Okay, so here we go. Let's get the charts. All right, so let's go backwards. We're going to start with the with the simplicity first, because that's how the week ended. You guys know that I'm a fan of trading reversals towards the end of the week, not the beginning of the week. So let's go ahead and look at what's happened, because as you guys can see, from even just looking at this here, there was NFP on Friday, and before that there was some other economic news. So therefore there was a lot of movement going on. Okay, so let's look at AJ. AJ gave a great setup, which I missed. I'm terribly upset with myself. It bothers my soul, because I seen it pushed higher, a little bit higher out of the normal range. And then what I was supposed to do was come back 30 minutes later to check it again to make sure that after they did their stop hunts that I'd look for an opportunity. Let me go to the 1 hour, and you'll see that I missed a huge, massive opportunity. Huge opportunity. And here it is. It was shooting up right here. Look at that break. Okay, and I'll expand this so you guys can see that. See that? It was shooting up, but it was getting exhausted, and as soon as that break happened, look at this. Huge drop, and I missed the whole thing. I'm upset with me on that one. I am upset. I'm upset with me on that one, because I knew what was going to happen. I just wasn't. Sometimes when I get busy doing other things, I don't sit around staring at the charts. And there, if you drop to the 15-minute, there was the arrow, okay? So this is the sexy simplicity system. So go to our website, superezforex.com. I use these in combination all the time. But right here is where the opportunity was. It came right up. As soon as it hits, boom, boom. And there we go. Now, let me show you what I did see. I said, oh, I ain't touching this one yet. All right, so as soon as it hit this level right here, which is to hit that double top, this is where the candle was. This is the candle that broke through. It went one extra candle above. And that's why I said, okay, let me step away and not jump into this thing yet. And shortly afterwards, the very next candle that came out was the one that dropped. So as you can see, look, I drew the trend line right there. You can see it closer on the 15-minute where it did go here, bounce, and come up further. But it turned right back around, and that's how they stop on people, okay? So I was supposed to come back and check on it, and I didn't. And I didn't have my scanner up to send me the alert. So that's a naughty one on me. And that thing did a major drop shortly afterwards. And that was about 110 pips that I missed on that trade. I'm upset with myself, but it happens. All right, let's get to ACAD. ACAD shot up because the CAD had news on Friday. So CAD went bonkers last week. Let me go to here. I think they had their employment numbers or something like that that came out. Their PMIs came out. Yeah, they had unemployment numbers that came out. So their unemployment numbers caused this to shoot up. This was a great trade from the Ocean Waves perspective. We'll get to that. This is AN. I told you, this is one of the pairs I do not want to trade. I don't trade this one at all, hardly. It's going to be very, very rare if I ever trade this pair because I call it the sneaky pair as well. The CHF, the Swiss CHF, and the AN are two pairs that if you're new, do not, I repeat, do not trade these. Take them off your list. It's not worth the risk. Okay? Not a good pair. All right. AUD Swift. All right. Did the same thing. It shot way up and then it did a drop. Same thing with AUD. All AUD pairs had good economic data that came out. That's why all of them shot up so hard. You can see this big, huge moves and then immediately a drop. Big, huge move and then literally a drop afterwards. Okay? They all did the same thing. Here's CAD. See? Pushed up. Went right past the normal break or retested the high on the 4 hour. Went right past it a little bit and then came right back down. Crashing down. And let me put sexy simplicity together. And you see the arrow came right in. All right, so I'm going to do that again. A little magic trick. Because this is where they got people. Everybody was assuming that it was a double top for novice people. But when you see this, but you patiently wait. Don't jump into the trade. Oh, it retested. See this candle right here? Oh, it retested the high and got rejected. And look what happened next. See that? This is where the test was. They broke up higher. Took out more people who had betted against it by just 16 pips and then dropped the thing. That's why you have to wait. You have to wait. You have to wait. Okay, be patient. Okay, all right. Now, the cool part is, what if you would have did this? Here's an option just for some of you guys, but I still suggest you wait, especially if you have my trading system. You already know, wait for the arrow on the 15-minute. But if you jumped in at the double top, put your stop loss up here on this range, way out of the way, and you still would have been fine. See, I tell you guys all the time who have my simplicity system, here's the batter's box. Put your stop above the batter's box by at least 15 to 20 pips. Therefore, if they do pull something like this, yes, it would have went up some, and you still would have made it. You get what I'm saying? Okay? Because only those who use these tight butt stop losses got hit. You would have been perfectly fine. Okay, everybody clear on that? All right, let's get to the next pair. All right, on this one, I don't like this pair either. CAD Swiss, all these janky candles. Now, it looks better on the, when we get to the Ocean Wave, you'll see it a lot better. Now, if you're going to trade with the Ocean Wave with these Swiss pairs, yeah, you're going to be all right. But if you're doing it with reversals, I don't like them. All right, Swiss, JPY, not a fan of that either for reversals. Euro USD, economic news. Again, they had hard drops, hard shoot ups, and all of these big moves were basically due to US data. That's where that came from. Okay. Euro Swiss, not much. EN, this one is not doing well. Usually this is one of my nice pairs that I like to trade. I like it better on the Ocean Wave system, which you'll see shortly. But for reversals, it created this accordion looking situation. In other words, see all these little candles just crazy. Okay? No. Uncle P don't do that. All right, let's get to the next pair. Same thing here. It's just cat scratching. Like a cat scratching on a chalkboard or on a whiteboard. Well, teachers don't really use chalkboards like they used to, but y'all who old school, you remember they used to have them chalkboards and people rake their fingers like, you remember that sound? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So anyway, economic data and then a huge bounce because of CAD's unfortunate news on Friday. Boom, there we go. EG, it was all right. I caught this one trying to catch a trade for the CC group, the copycat group, for a couple of pips on the way back up, and it worked out. And what I was doing myself, I was really just going for quick 20 pip trades. Win or lose, that's what I was going after. Just 20 pip trades. I wanted to get in and out, in and out, in and out because I knew it was heavy economic data. So, okay. All right. So this one was a nice one. This one created a lower high. You can see this is a high. Here's the lower high. So this one shot up. This one would have been a great trade. And I actually had my eyes on this one as well as AUD, JPY. And then I went and did something and missed the opportunity because it dropped so fast. See? Boom, boom, dropped super fast. Nice trades. So again, another missed opportunity on my part. I'm upset about it, but got to move on. GU. All right, GU was just gunslinging all over the place. You can see this economic data right here. Hard drop, comes up, goes sideways, hard drop again, and then shoot right back up. And this just got you like you on the amusement park. This is what I'm talking about. Sometimes you're going to hit these weathered storms where it's not just clean moves to the upside or to the downside where you can just draw your trend line and everything works out perfectly. It's a lot of big, gigantic moves all over the place. Why? Because of economic data. And so you're going to have to weather these storms that are acting crazy. Now, looking backwards, it all makes sense. But when you're in the trade, when it first starts, you're nervous as heck because you see this thing is just whiplashing you all over the place. Okay? So the best thing to do is use 1 to 2% risk or reduce your normal lot size in half so that if you're wrong, you have money left over to survive and trade another day, which is what we as a team do all the time. Yes, we're going to lose some trades and it happens, but the good news is we have enough money left over, enough capital preservation. We preserved our capital so that when the storm is over, we can continue to trade. Okay, let's keep going. GN. Okay, GN. I didn't see anything worthy that I liked. It created that accordion, a cat scratching on the board, and I don't like that stuff. Okay, GA. I didn't like it. Had opportunities looking backwards, but at the time when I was looking at it, I didn't see anything I liked, so I didn't trade it. Okay, G Swiss. Okay, created some triple tops. Not bad, but didn't like it. Okay, hard down, hard up. Okay, I'm trying to hurry up and get to the ones that are actually in cats. The in pairs dropped really, really hard. I did get a couple of trades, 2 trades this week for the CC group off of NCAD. And what I did with those was, hold on one second. So this week, this is what we did. We had 5 losses, which is not our normal, but it is what it is. We had 9 winners, 5 losses, and we're still at 83% win rate for the year, which is really, really good. 2 of these trades were on NCAD, and the reason I did NCAD is because I knew that it was going to come back down and come back up, so I was just scalping, basically. I did a couple of scalp trades on this one because I knew it was going to bounce right back up because it had dropped so hard for so long. At some point, look at it from the daily perspective. Hits that support, and you got to come back up and get some air. See that? Hit that support and come back up. That's from the daily. This is from the 4-hour, okay? So it had to come back up and get some air at some point. That's what I was waiting on because it was getting slammed. As you can see here, it was just slammed, came back up. It slammed extra hard, but then guess what? It came back up. You remember I told you all about them slam patterns? So there we go, okay? Each one of them did the same thing. The Swiss got really hit really hard with economic data. That's why all the pairs with the Swiss started shooting up as well, okay? All right, and this is NU, okay? Which NU I didn't want to touch because of the economic data of the NFP, and along with Fed talking and all that stuff. I didn't fool with it, so I went with NCAD. All right, here's the one that I took some nice pips off of on yesterday at the close of the day. And I could have went for more, but again, I didn't want to be greedy. I just was targeting 20 pips on average trade for myself this week. I just wanted to hit 20 pips and get out so that if the trade goes wrong, 20 pip loss, you can easily pick it right back up. Okay, and I got some lumps upside my head, but I was able to pick them back up by hitting 20 pips at a time. Just getting in and getting out, getting in and getting out. So here's what happened. So on Friday, you guys know that there was hard moves that was happening because of the jobs reports for NFP, non-farm payroll. That's what it represents for those who are new. So when this thing shot up, it had 2 reasons why it shot up more than the rest. 2 reasons, okay? The two reasons it shot up more than the rest is because it had, number one, it had came up with NFP job reports that came out really good. Okay, when the NFP job report came out really good, that was one thing. But then number two, it came up with the CAD coming out with bad news. So that really shot the USD CAD way, way up, well beyond its normal boundaries. What did I do? I waited right here. You can see it clear as a day. Look, watch this. I'm going to go to sexy by itself. Right here. You see my trend lines? See my trend lines? Okay. As soon as it shot up way beyond and stalled, I waited and I waited and I waited, because right after a news event, you don't want to jump right in on the trade because it can still keep pushing higher and higher. So I waited about 30 minutes after the news was over for both pairs, and I saw it was pushing and pushing and pushing. And as soon as I seen that thing hitting the exhaustion, bam, I hit that bad boy. Bing, bing. So as soon as I did that, it dropped right back into my trend line and got So again, I could have went for more. Look at this. See that? It was just a beautiful entry. I could have went for more, but I chose not to. This thing dropped for about 66 pips, but again, I just went for about 20 pips, got in, got out, and I was done. Okay? Got in, got out. I could have went for more, but here's the problem. Some of you guys, what you don't realize is when you're looking backwards at things, everything looks pretty and perfect. I would have held on to it. No, you wouldn't have. Number one, it was Friday. Number two, it was just doing a whiplash move. You don't know whether it was going to whiplash down further or whiplash hit here and retest real quick and do all these different. You don't know when you're in the trade. Looking backwards at it, yes. Oh, yeah, I would have held that thing forever, Grandpa. All right. Right. See, looking backwards at things, it's 2020. But when you're emotionally into the trade, it's a different story. And since I was heading out the door on a date, number two, it was a Friday. Number three, it was just a whiplash move. I did not want to be greedy. So I took the 20 and walked away. Do you see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Now, had it been in the middle of the week where it had more time and this and that, possibly I would have held it longer. But it's going to the close of the week, and I don't know whether you're just doing a quick pullback or whether you was going to pull back hard or whatever. I don't know. I did know, here's the reason why I did take this trade. When this thing shot up that big on a Friday, and these candles, you can see it got exhausted. Okay, you can see the exhaustion. What happened is, I know one thing, and this is the reason I took the trade, because normally I don't even fool around with it, okay, especially on a Friday. But here's why I did it. I knew one thing was going to kick into play. What's the one thing? Profit taking. On Fridays, what people do, they tend to go and take profits. They're not going to carry this trade into the weekend, especially since there was an announcement that I think that Israel hit Iran with a bomb or something. I don't know what it was, but it caused the market to just drop like a rock. Which is what happened on the US 30. Oh, I got to show y'all that one too real quick and then get to the next one. Ocean Wave real quick, and I'll speed this up. But the deal was, ain't no way I want to hold this trade over no weekend. No siree, ma'am or sir. I wanted to get in and I wanted to get out. I don't want to hold it. I don't want to be greedy. I just want to get what I can and get the heck out of Dodge. That's why I did that. Okay. Does that make sense? Let's go to the US 30. I wanted to show y'all that. This is UJ on the 4 hour, USD JPY dropping and a pullback. Okay. So here we go. I'm upset with myself again. Here's another opportunity. This one, which you clearly, that's why I said there's two systems I don't trade without. Ocean Wave and my Sexy Simple. Okay. Sexy Simple. I call it Sexy Simple because it's simplicity with Sexy Analyst combined. Both of those, all of these systems are available on our website, superezforex.com, superezforex.com. But as you can see here, how could you have not seen that off the 4 hour? Oh my God. But what happened? I left on the date. But look at this hard move because of that announcement of the Israeli-Iran situation. Bounce up, huge slam, and then bounce right back up huge. But right here, can you not see it hit my white supports? Hit right here. Trend lines, average daily low. Right here on the 50 Fibonacci level. You can see it right there because it comes with the Sexy Analyst. The Fibonacci's are pre-built in. So you don't have to draw Fibonacci levels. It's already built in. Look at that. 50 Fib, Trend lines on the 4-hour. Support. Oh my God. Oh, jeez. What a miss. Now watch, I'm going to add sexy simple so you can see simplicity. Look at the arrow, came right on in. It said buy right here. Right there. Right on the line. You see it? Right there. Oh, that was a bad miss. Anyway, let's get on to the next one. Now we're going to switch over to the Ocean Wave, and I'm going to speed this up because I got to get out of here. I got to do some things. All right, so here's what happened. Ocean Wave did what Ocean Wave does. Right here, you can see before the big move to the upside, that Ocean Wave had called it on the 30-minute. I usually like trading off the 30-minute, off the 15-minute or 30-minute with Ocean Wave, but it works on any time frame and any instrument your MT4 offers, okay? So therefore, and we're going to be having MT5 available and shortly. I'm just waiting for the licensing team to get done. But before the big move happened, look who called it. Ocean Wave called it on the dime, 115 pips on that one. Here's ACAD, again, called it right early, and boom, that thing shots up. Look from the 15-minute, you could have called in even earlier on both of these. See, on the 15-minute, it called it way early. You had plenty of time. And boom, okay? ACAD, boom, look at that. AN. Now, here's where I would trade AUD, NZD. I wouldn't trade it for reversals, but if you're trading it with Ocean Wave, how could you not see this? Smooth as butter. Okay? That's why I said, for certain pairs that give you difficulty on reversal trades, that's where the Ocean Wave will come in because they're more of trend trading pairs. That's why it's dangerous to trade them with reversal strategies. Okay? Get familiar with the pairs. Don't take every one of them for reversals. A lot of them are just not good for that. And the CHF and the AUD, NZD, they're one of those examples. But if you trend trade with them, beautiful. Look at this, AUD Swiss. How could you not see this? Oh my God. Here's AUD, AUD USD before the big move happened. Who called it? Ocean Wave. Okay. To the downside, here you go. Early on, here with this move. Now let's go to the 30-minute. You see this better? Look at that. Way before the big move happened. And there you go. Now it looks like it wants to start going down to the downside, which is cool with me. I'll be watching this on next week. Same thing. Ooh, look at there. Fresh opportunity. Told you. Now, look at this. This is CAD Swiss. Remember I told you it's ugly when you're trying to reverse trade, but it's gorgeous when you're trying to trend trade. Gorgeous money. Just easy, slow money. This is one of the ones where you get in and you can just leave for the week and just let it ride. Love these pairs. The CHF pairs, love them for trend trading. Love them for trend trading. I absolutely love them. So this is looking pretty good for next week as a potential opportunity to ride to the downside. Love it. I absolutely love it. Okay. See, you see how it went down smooth down. And now it looks like it wants to pull back up now and get a breather. That's fine with me with Ocean Wave. Okay. Ocean Wave makes everything so much easier. I really believe that if you really want to start with any of my trading systems, always start with Ocean Wave. It's going to smooth things out. Look at this smooth move, US dollar, Euro dollar, and then boom. Now you could have caught the break to the upside earlier if you was on the 15-minute. See when it crossed? Just amazing, amazing. Okay. I usually try the 30-minute because you can see the trend a lot better. So for an example, you can see when it broke to the upside here, right before the big move, boom, perfect move. Okay. Now this was the Euro NZD. I told you the accordion look. I didn't like it, but so you can still even see that even with the accordion move, you can see the upside move. And I'm trying to pull this back so you can see the original arrows right here. So you could have been riding this thing upwards the whole time. Now I'm hoping that it will do a downside move. I have to wait and see what next week presents. Okay. But we'll see. But hopefully that'll be a downside move and I'll ride it down. EuroCAD. This is the one I told you I rolled this one up for a couple of good pips right here off that 30. Look at that. Boom. It was a nice play. Nice play. Ocean Wave calls things before. It's like a prophetic move. Prophetic trading system. Okay. And again, I'm speeding things up, slow move down. When it hits the neutral zone is where you get out, because that's where it's telling you, hey, things may flip over, and it actually did, and it went to the upside. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Nice money. Nice money. Nice. Okay. Here we go. Look at that massive money going to the downside. Hit the neutral zone. See where it turned blue? See, this was yellow. And you can change these colors, by the way. But you see, this was yellow. Down, 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 down. And then boom, to the upside. And there we go. Amazing. Here's the reversal to the downside. Ocean Wave called it again. Ocean Wave called it to the upside. Ocean Wave is a beast of a system. All right, here we go. This is slide to the downside, hit neutral zone. So you should have got out right here. Okay, but if not, it gave you another opportunity to get out when it hit turn blue. Okay, grab what you can. Then you could have rejoined it right back here and rolled it to the downside. Anytime it hits these blues, it's telling you, hey, something's going on. And typically, as you can see, the transition or consolidation. That's why we built it in, so it turns blue to show consolidation. Once it turns consolidated, guess what? That tells you, no, 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 no. For the upside moves, it wasn't enough confirmation for it to do so. So you want to look right here for confirmation. You can grab us a couple of pips, but if not, guess what? I ain't fooling with you. I ain't fooling with you. Okay? All right, here we go. To the upside. Here we go. Here was the call right there. You can go to the 15-minute where you could have got in earlier. As you can see, it was a nice move to the upside. Then when it went to the downside, took it here and dropped it here. That was a good 20-something pips. But I like trading from the 30-minute. And as you can see, I'm waiting. So nothing there. As you can see, these X's means not tradable yet. It's no confirmation. So this is what keeps you out of trades that you shouldn't be in. When you see all these X's, and all this is taught in the tutorials, make sure to go through it. But as you can see right here, no, this told me to stay out and wait. Okay, stay out and wait. Let's hurry up and go through the rest. Oh man, this would have ended up being a nice entry to the upside. As soon as it crossed that. Oh gosh, that was nice. Look at this. Oh my God, it was raining money. Raining money. Okay, this one, see how it's flat? That's where this blues is coming in. See that blue? Telling you, nope, stay out, stay out, stay out, stay out. So I wouldn't have traded that one. In CAD, okay, huge move to the downside. Probably another, oh my God, lots of money. Lots of money, lots of money. Well, this is showing a good opportunity to push back to the upside. Look at all these green bars. But again, I have to wait and see what happens when the market opens on Sunday evening after the JPY session open, after the Asian session opens at a couple of hours. I'd like to start looking at this around 9 or 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time is when I start looking to see that allows for the weekend foolishness to get over with and all these different things. And then I can look and see what's available. Okay. In Swiss, I don't see anything coming up. Now this one, this could pop. This could pop up some more. We'll see. Okay. We'll see. In Swiss, USD Swissy. Okay. So this was on a nice bull run to the upside. Now it's looking like neutral zoning. Let's go to the 15-minute. And there we can see that it is looking like a nice potential to the downside. Oh, yes, baby. Yes. And look at these. See how these are starting, the clouds are starting to cluster, saying, oh, up to the downside. And weekly and a monthly is already in agreement. Daily is in neutral zone, but we'll see when the market's open. This may be a nice target for me. Oh, yes, baby. Bow, bow, bow. Let's get it. Let's get it. So that one is going to be definitely on my radar. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Yes. So, oh, I like that one. Okay. All right. USD CAD, I don't see anything for next week. UJ, nope, I don't see anything yet. See, it started going down, but then because of news, it started flipping back into the neutral zone. So I have to wait. This is why you wait. And look at this bars. What is this telling you? Not yet. Yes, you see the arrow come in, but what is this telling you? Not yet. Make sure you go through the tutorials, okay? US 30, okay? It did a nice move to the downside, but news came up and pushed it up. Plus, it was midweek reversal, so it did bounce right back up. Same thing here, okay? And this one, I don't trade off the 30. I like to use this one actually on the 15-minute or 5-minute, okay? Because you want to get in and get out on these. So with this one, see how you could have smoothly made something? But you need confirmation bars. So you see that, what I'm saying? Confirmation bars. So yes, this did go down, but look, it started going right back up. Why? Look at what these are saying. You see what I'm saying? That's why. Okay? But you can use it off of 30 if you want. But look at this. Neutral. Nothing there. Okay? There you go. But what is this telling you? See? Not enough confirmation. So stayed out of it. All right. And let's look at gold and we'll be done. Gold, nonstop. Money maker. Money maker. Shake that. Shake that money maker. Look at this. Just perfect. Perfection with Ocean Wave. Okay. Anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and be done with this. Again, we are at 83%. We did take some hits over the last couple of weeks because of economic data. So again, I did look at news events, which I'll be doing my news event video tomorrow. Make sure to watch that so that you'll be aware of the news events that are coming up for this coming week. Wednesday is going to be the main day. I'm telling you guys ahead of time. So if you're going to be trading on Wednesday, make absolutely certain that you do not use a large amount. Okay, because there is economic data that's coming up for the U.S. that can be shaken and cause some storms in the market. So just be aware of that. But outside of that, it looks pretty timid and cool. So again, we are at 83% win rate. We're going to try to get that back up. We just got hit over the last couple of trading sessions because of the economic data, but we're going to get it back. All right. So either way it goes, we're still profitable for the year. And if you want to join the copycat group, just go to our website, superezforex@gmail.com. I'm sorry, superezforex.com, and you click on the copycat and you can be copied on our trades. Okay, you guys? So hopefully this was helpful, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you very much. Enjoy your weekend.